This is your coach, Coach Frenchy, back in the house today to talk about all the news happening in NHL January 3rd in 2021. Hopefully, you have a great holiday, so you're ready to attack the 2021. And of course, we are about 10 days only from the NHL back on the ice, and I can't wait to see all these fun team ready to play for the upcoming season with a 56 game, and of course we have four division. So it would be really interesting to see what's going happening around the league for sure. So don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also our Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. So let's start with the first breaking news in NHL. It's coming for the Pittsburgh Penguins. They signed the rookie John Marino, a big contract of a 6 year for Marino with the Penguins. This really surprised me to see that signature, but because he signed a 6 year contract, he got $26.4 million and an AAV of $4.4 million. I can understand he's only 23 years old. He played his first full year in NHL last season with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Remember, he was traded from the Edmonton Oilers for only a sixth-round pick draft in 2020. That's really surprised me to realize that trade. He was also a 2015 154 overall pick by the Edmonton Oilers. He's a 6'1" and 181 pounds. So he's a right defense. Last season, he played 56 games. He scored 6 goals, 20 assists, 26 points. He has a plus 17 and a TOI of 2015. One thing we have to remind you is more the season was, game after game, he got more confidence on himself, and he was getting more time from the Pittsburgh. And I think behind Letang now, and without Johnson and Schultz anymore over there, I think Marino is going to have more time on the ice, and to get him for 6 years, it's not a big decision, but a great decision for both parts. I think Marino is going to be 29 at the end of his contract, so he's going to be a UFA. And also for Pittsburgh, maybe at the beginning of his 2-3 years of the contract, they pay him maybe more money, but at the end, if he continues to improve and get better, and I think that's a really good contract for Pittsburgh in a few years. So it will be very interesting to follow him for the upcoming season. The next breaking news coming for the Minnesota Wild. They finally announced the new captain for the Wild. Jared Spurgeon is become the captain after you know what happening. Mikko Koivu left the team, did not resign. The 38 years old going to play for the Columbus Blue Jacket. He was captain for many years with the Wild. So really a surprise decision again from the manager Bill Guerin, where we talk about with my co-host Michael DeVilleneuve during the daily show at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. You can join us Monday to Friday. And we have a special edition right now. We do 2 shows per day with the World Junior Championship. We talk about we thought Ryan Sutter or Parise is going to become the new captain for the team. So to see Spurgeon become the captain, a little bit surprised me. And NHL so far, he played over 653 games. He scored 82 goals. He have 198 assists for a total of a 280 point. You have a plus 50 and TOI of 22. It was really surprised me. It was a 156 overall pick in 2008 from the New York Islanders. And of course, he's not a great big guy. He's only 5'9" and also 167 pounds. One thing, he also have a huge contract, $7.5 million for over 5 more years. He has a good stat for sure. And it was funny because we talk about him today during the show. Um, we tried to compare him with someone else, and we thought about maybe Tony Kirk, the new player from the St. Louis Blues, left the Boston Bruins. Maybe similar players in NHL, and Kirk got 6.5 after or during the COVID-19 contract, and then Spurgeon got his contract prior, so that's maybe the 7.5. For me, I think is a 1.5 million too much, or at least a 1 million. He should be around $6 million as a contract, at least for 30 million, maybe a 5 to 6 year at 36 million. So, anyways, that's a new captain for the Minnesota Wild. We have another breaking news. We talk about the Travis, not Harmonic, but Hamonic, ex Calgary Flames defenseman, signed today, this morning, a PTO with the Vancouver Canucks. Um, Travis, during last season, played over 50 games. He had 3 goals, 9 assists, 12 points for a -3, and a TOI at 21-12. During his career, the 6'2", 205 pounds, a second round pick and 60 overall, and 2015 by the New York Islanders, got played so far in NHL 637 games. He has 37 goals, 151 assists, 188 points for the +2, and a TOI of 22.07. So, Travis refused to play for Calgary during the playoff. We respect his decision. Ask for the Islander for trade. I don't know really personally him. We only know some many players just because what we saw on TV and what we hear. But he always have a strange behavior. Right or wrong, I don't judge him, but he always looking for something different. So to be a UFA, get a PDO at that kind of style of players like him really surprised me. I would not expect more at maybe at $2 million to get a contract if you make the Vancouver Canucks, but it could be a plus. We know the Vancouver Canucks lost Danev, their defenseman, to the Calgary Flames, and also the goaltender Max Strome to the Flames. I would be surprised. It would be funny to see Hamonic now signed with the Vancouver Canucks. It's something we have to follow up during the next couple of days. So I want to mention also the last breaking news in NHL. I want to talk about the situation with the RFA. We still have a couple of players. Honestly, 8 RFA did not sign, but I want to mention 4 different players did not sign the RFA right now, and we know all the training camp they are open up tomorrow for all the team in NHL tomorrow Monday. Right now we have 7 teams did not make the playoff. They are in the training camp right now, but everybody in NHL is going to be back on the ice tomorrow for the beginning of the training camp. And I want to talk about the RFA. We talk about Barzal with the Islanders. That surprised me. Did not sign yet. We talk about Luke Kunin with the Nashville Predator. We have Jesper Bratt from the for the New Jersey Devils. And finally, Jack Roslovic for the Winnipeg Jets, where he requests a couple of days ago maybe a trade to get out of the Winnipeg Jets because of the situation with his contract. So it's something we have to follow up for sure for the next couple of days. But I think for the 4 players we mentioned right now, I think the biggest situation right now, the situation we need to follow very closely, is the situation with the New York Islanders and, of course, their best player, Matthew Barzal, where they should sign the next couple of hours, a couple of days. And I'll be surprised how he's going to get. I expect about $6 to $8 million. He deserves $8 million, but the situation of COVID-19, it's maybe the problem. Also, Islander have to figure out with maybe the long-term reserve list with Johnny Barchuk, and they have more money for open up right there. A couple of days ago, the Islanders signed 3 players: Matt Martin, Corey Schneider, the goaltender, finally the veteran, 39 years old, Andy Green, come back with them. No disclosure about the contract, so would be it's something we have to follow up very closely about the situation with Matthew Barzal. So that's the last breaking news of the day, Sunday, January 3rd. Like I said earlier, all the cam, and we're going to follow up with everybody tomorrow in NHL. They are open up. We know already a couple of players they are not around for in like just a day to day injuries happening right now, and then we have situation with Kasperi Kapanen from the Pittsburgh Penguins is still on his country because his visa problem. So we have to follow up with him in the next couple of days. And also the finale just happening a couple of maybe 1 hour ago. The second province of Canada in Canada, British Columbia, gave the permission for the Vancouver Canucks to play. You know, every province in Canada did not want any hockey for the last couple of weeks, and then they became the second province after the Alberta opened up. Not open up, but they give the permission for the Calgary and Edmonton to play hockey. So we have a breaking news just happening right now. The time we are recording this video, let me check my phone. But we have a breaking news from NHL. The Dylan Strome signed a 2 years contract at $3 million AAV for $6 million with the Chicago Blackhawks. So this is just the news I just got. From the NHL, and unfortunately, we don't have, any stats, everything like that we can provide to you right now. But I just want to mention to you breaking news: few minutes ago, the Chicago Blackhawks signed the RFA Dylan Strome for a 2 years contract, $6 million, of course, an AAV of $3 million. So again, we just jumped at the right time. We got this notification at the last minute. So thanks again for watching us. Look forward to see you very soon. Have an amazing, great Sunday, friends.